And we have returned. So, we begin on September, probably late afternoon in the city of London. There's a bit of sort of smog and fog in the air, river fog mingling with smoke from chimneys. And the train from Scotland has just finished its very long journey down the country. It's probably had a stop off on the way. It didn't all make it all the way down in one day. And as you're getting off the train, you step out. Roger, this is a familiar sight to you, the hustle and bustle of, probably Paddington Station. No, I'm going to get my London station wrong. So let's call it King's Cross, because that's the one I'm most familiar with. So down at King's Cross Station, as you get off and you're looking around, it's familiar to you. To the other three, this is subtly slightly different from what you remember. Like, a lot of it is the same, but fashions have changed slightly. Some technology has been updated. There's things you look around and go, ooh, that's new. Like, Avery or I would probably be drawn to different designs of trains and different sort of lighting options as you look around. Like, technology has moved on. You've got some catching up to do. And on the way down, all three of you have been updated of some recent events. You know about there's been a war. You know that all sorts of things have changed and shifted in the world since you knew it. And this is one reason, as you're sort of getting off the train, Justina, or Justine, depending on how you think of her, and what guise she's going under, sort of smooth down her skirts. I think this is where we part ways, gentlemen. I should have enough money borrowed, thank you, Mr. Savoy. I will repay you. I'll wire you the money once I get to Paris.
Fair.
I have friends of my family in Paris that I can get back in touch with, hopefully, if they're not all dead. And from there to back home. See if see what has become of my family and where we go from here. But it has definitely been an adventure, gentlemen. Should you require my assistance in the future, if you end up somewhere on the continent in need of... Well, if I'm in a position to help, I will. But...
At least you got the book back.
Yes.
Although it seems to have taken, in a way, I suppose, 14 years, we've still got it back.
Yes, I think my parents will possibly deem that an unacceptable long time for a book return.
At least you're not at least they're not librarians, and you've got a fee for that.
No, but yes, but
they know of the weird stuff that happens, and are not going to be.
I mean, of all the people, they will understand at least.
Yes,
that's true.
My mother and my stepfather both know of these things that happen in the world, and they.
That's all the same. Wish you luck on whatever you end up doing.
Yes, other questions for them as well, but. Yeah, a lot of catching up to do, but thank you, gentlemen, and good luck. Let's try not to get yourselves killed.
Roger will...
Not missing anything.
Or try not to break anything to...
Yep, fair. Roger will hold his hand out to shake Eustina's hand. Miss Justina, we have known each other for, well, a matter of... days now. But thank you for your assistance. I hope the best, that what you find waiting for you in Paris, and I have you to thank for the lives of my assistants. So yes, I owe you as well. If you ever need anything, if you ever need an archaeologist, I'm at your disposal as well.
Well, thank you. And, gentlemen, you saw what the Mathers did in Scotland. Try not to do anything like that.
No, we'll write each other, and we'll always know when we fuck something up really badly, right? It's fine.
Yeah, the Mathers were quite mad.
Indeed, yeah.
Exactly.
Not like us, we completely sane.
Yes.
Well, on this.
Oh, I don't believe that myself.
I've found you all to be quite the sane bunch.
Yeah, so Eusina sort of picks up her case and goes to get the connecting train, take her through to get the ferry to begin a long journey back home. Or what's left of it.
Well, gentlemen, welcome to, or I guess back to King's Cross, though it may
It's a
not
bit
be how
different.
you remember it.
No, not exactly, no. But
It has changed somewhat in the last few years.
That is still so fascinating. Yeah, I mean, we won't discuss that in.
We'll catch up later. I think
Yeah.
we've all got to try and work out what's happened and pull all the pieces together. And we should meet up again at Grosvenor Square once we've dealt with our own matters.
Righto, yes, I definitely have a call to make myself. I'm sure the lot of you have a lot to check on, and as I wish Miss Eusina, I wish the best of luck for what awaits you.
It's going to be interesting all the same, and best of luck with you and your adventure, and see you soon.
Yeah, well, definitely see you soon, yes.
Okay, so Roger heads away, leaving the
Yep.
three of you standing on the platform. You also going your own separate ways for the time being?
So how we're going to go about this with?
What plans do you both have? Now, we should meet at Grosvenor Square eventually, but I'm quite keen to try and work out what's happened to my family in the last 14 years first.
yeah, me as well. Although, no, I should have gotten off at York to go see my family.
But, at least you can always
You
phone
can go
them.
back to York.
But, yeah.
I don't think I want to, risk the trying to explain what has happened. Is I don't think I can lie. I'm not good at lying. They will know that something's off. I don't want them to. I'd rather they just think I'm dead.
Even the professor you were working for on the machine, do you think he'd still be around?
I'm not sure. I think I'm just gonna put my head into books and try to find out what all the new things are about, instead of tearing open closed wounds.
One thing I'll suggest, though, is we don't know what's happened with the society whilst we've been away. And Lucy was, well, I didn't trust her somewhat. Probably not the best for us to meet her on our own.
Mm-hmm.
So we might wish to meet first and then go there, all three of us at once. But
So go there right now and then just talk us through, and then just. I mean, we are together right now. It's just.
Yeah, but I've got to find out what's happened to, my family, my pets, my house, everything.
Well, it's just a couple of houses down, though, from the.
Oh, it is. It won't take me long to wander up. So, what's the plan? I'll probably head to my house there, check first, and then. But, yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna just pick a library and go read up on all of the new wonders.
That's a good idea.
And I'll just probably.
What time of day is it, by the way, Keeper?
I think afternoon. Yeah. So you're parting ways. You're going to attend to your own business in the time being.
I'm just trying to work out when would be a good time for us to meet.
You can say you can arrange a meeting a few days from now, especially if Nigel's got to go to York and back.
That's a very good point. Yes. So, where should we meet? We'll say a couple of days, but where should we meet first? We could meet here, I suppose. It's a place we all know.
What was the pub round the corner from the society?
It's the Red Lion.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, that's it. Yeah. That's a good call.
Yeah, sure. You know what? I'm gonna just grab a room there right now.
That's
Okay.
a good idea. If we could meet up there in a couple of days and then head to the society from there.
Yeah, so meeting at the Red Lion. Are you going to pass this information on to Roger to meet you at the Red Lion in a few days' time?
Yeah, I'd say that's a good idea.
Yeah. Okay. So you make your plans and you head your separate ways. Let's say today was, I think, Monday. Possibly Monday. I've already lost track of my days, and we're only like a few sessions into the new century, or not new century, new decade. Anyway, let's say you're going to meet on Friday at the Red Lion. And until before then, you have some very important things to do. Some of you. My question is, what is it you would like to do in the intervening time? Like, are there any important people you want to meet up with, or any bits of business you would like to attend to? Jump in if you have an idea, otherwise I'll pick on people.
I think Martin will go to his house to catch up with his brother, find out what's going on with his family, his business, his pets, and
Let's start.
His parents.
Oh, I don't want to have to do pets because it's been 14 years.
I know, they were kittens when he had them.
Okay.
It wasn't a tortoise, was it?
No. You had 2 cats, so 2 kittens.
Okay.
They've probably gone long ago.
Yeah, I guess it is 14 years. Yeah.
It's, just to catch up, really. Also, depending on not just his family, probably his contacts, I suspect.
We'll start off with. So Martin, you head over to Grosvenor Square, but not to the London Esoteric Society, but to a few doors down.
Yep, number 13.
Number 13. As you go past the society, you do notice the house itself doesn't. It looks a bit more in disrepair than when you last saw it. And the plaque next to the door that says London Esoteric Society is not there anymore.
Oh, that's interesting.
But you do know from your prior experiences, that meeting Lucy Ward. Lots of things have changed. Meeting Lucy.
That's a bit preemptive.
Yeah. Meeting Lucy Ward alone is possibly not a good idea. So you keep on walking past the society down to your own house.
Yep.
Or what was your own house 14 years ago. Your house is in much better repair than the society is. It's, with a fresh coat of paints, you can see there's nice drapes in the windows. Even from the outside, it looks like whoever's living here has been keeping it in very good condition.
That's good. Oh well, I'll just wander up to the front door and it might actually have a bell. I don't know if it would have push button bells at this point.
I don't know the history of the doorbell. It does now. We've had bigger inconsistencies than doorbells.
Either way, it'll still have a door knocker, so I'd probably just use the knocker.
Yeah. So you knock on the door. There's a brief moment, and then the door is opened not by like a proper sort of butler or footman, but by a maid.
Do I recognise the maid?
No. She looks to be probably like in her 20s.
That's okay.
Last time you were in London, she would have been a child.
Oh, hello. May I ask, does Mr. White live here, any chance, or?
Yes, sir. May I ask who's calling, please?
Mr. White, as well.
Oh, sorry, sir. Mr. White.
Yes. You might see the similarity between us.
He gives a little nod and goes, "Hey, I'll through. Mr. White, there's a Mr. White for you."
I like to confuse things.
Did he give a first name?
Martin.
He says his name. I can hear. Millie, you go put some tea on. And you see your brother sort of coming out into the hall. Goes, apologies, it's her first week.
Oh, it's okay. She's young.
And then he stops in his tracks. Martin?
Oh, yes.
But
Yes. Robert, how are you doing? There's a lot to talk about.
Maybe
I've
something stronger than tea, Millie.
I've heard that I've been declared dead, and probably.
He kind of comes up to you, like, kind of just like grabs you by the shoulders, and like,
Yeah.
and like, and just brings you to a hug. Like, Martin, you're alive.
Yeah, it's been a strange trip to Scotland, I'll tell you.
You don't look like you've aged a day.
It is a long story. That's going to take a lot of explaining to do.
Yeah, come, sit down.
But I thought this was the first place I wanted to come to.
But when we heard you hadn't come back from Scotland, I sent people there looking for you, and it's like the police were searching for you. As far as you could tell, you just disappeared. There was nobody had answers.
No.
We thought that the police brought in this gamekeeper guy. Thought they shot you and buried in the woods or something, but he insisted there was no evidence.
No, we did meet him.
Well, he said he'd seen you, and then you just disappear. Like, people don't just disappear, Martin. What happened?
Well, you understand science much more than I do. I was more focused on the engineering side of things. You know how energy and time are linked?
Yeah?
Yes. Well, I've been looking into a new power source. Remember that Swedish engineer with the electricity?
The crazy Swedish... Was he Swedish or Polish?
Oh.
No, he was Polish. He just had the Swedish book.
Oh.
No, he was like both. It was the worst combination that ever made me do.
I'm sorry.
That European gentleman.
Yeah, so that was in character. The question, wasn't he Polish?
Paul, I wasn't quite able to identify his accent, to be fair, but we've been looking at a new energy source, and I thought it was like infinite energy, too good to be true. It's possible, and there was a bit of an accident. To explain, the energy had built up somewhat. And we sort of seemed to store time and energy in an object, and the object got broken, and it knocked us through time, which is just ridiculous, I know, but I'm not sure how I can explain any more to anyone else about that. It was...
you got knocked through time.
That is why I've not aged a day, because for me, it has been just a day or a couple of days.
Right. Yes.
See, exactly what I mean. It doesn't make any sense at all.
Of course, you got knocked through time. Yeah. Gives you a little pat on the arm. Yeah. That's fine. You got knocked through time.
That, or I found a new way to stop aging. What's more likely to have happened?
I mean, if you're honestly asking me which is the most, likely of the two, that you've got well-preserved skin, or you literally traveled through time.
That's true.
Look, Martin, I'd like to say I believe you, but that is honestly the most insane thing I have ever heard.
I know it sounds it, but which is why you're probably the only person I'll tell that to. Yeah. You're probably the only person I'll tell that to. It's been a strange time, a strange trip. But also, I'd avoid that town. I think it's Errol. They really don't like foreigners there.
The foreigner, I'm English.
Anyone who's not native to that village. You hear these weird stories about these weird people in the country, and it's like...
Oh, tell me about it. I was trying to start a manufacturing plant up in Derbyshire, and...
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah, there's...
Countryside people. Honestly, the weirdest people you'll ever meet.
Never been there myself, but...
Oh, don't go. It's just sheep and rain. There's no good reason to leave London, honestly.
Exactly. I don't think I'm going to leave London for a long time yet. But how's things been anyway? Besides that, I've heard there's been a war of some kind, and I've been caught up a little bit.
You heard there's
Something about an ostrich or something. I don't know.
Austria, not an ostrich.
I must have misheard that.
Yes.
Something about someone killing an ostrich.
No, look. And then he sits you down over tea, starts to like explain it to you as if like you were either a child or a complete madman
That's
who
okay.
has like
That's good.
spent the last decade living under a rock.
Yep, a well-preserved rock.
But yeah, are there any, like as he sort of gets to the end and goes, but the good news is war is actually surprisingly good for manufacturing businesses. It specialise in
It
well,
always is. It always has been. That's That's the only thing that's come from war is profit.
Well, so yes, I've the family finances are in rather good shape.
Well, that's good to know.
Yes,
And technology's moved on so much.
Oh yes, splendidly. Yeah, but yeah, we've made some good investments. I've gone a bit into import-export, money and shipping.
Always a good one to go for.
Yes, and as I said, new factories opening up north.
New engines, new engineering.
Easier to get land and labour up there, you know.
Yeah. It is an interesting time. I've got to catch up a lot.
But yeah, well. Oh, I'm going to have to reintroduce you to Agatha and explain everything to her.
Yes. How's things going on with Agatha?
Yeah. I sort of update. Yeah, we've got the children will be like barely more than babies when you last saw them. And now,
oh god,
yeah,
they're probably grown up now.
Spend some time talking about the trials and tribulations of like the last few years, and like the money's done well, but you know they're down to like a couple of maids in the house now. They haven't got a full staff anymore. Like you can't keep a full staff now these days. Like just the wage costs have gone through the roof.
Oh,
everyone's had to downsize.
Now that explains. Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, and you will happily sort of arrange meals, drinks, like on through the evening. Like when Agatha sort of gets back from visiting friends, there's like you notice that they sort of have a nice family get together. Robert doesn't retell your story of travel through time. He just says you've been away.
It's a good idea.
And he doesn't specify where, and you can tell that Agatha's itching to ask, but it's also doesn't want to ask with you right in front of her.
Yeah, the thing is, Robert's probably the only person he'd tell that story to. He wouldn't tell that to anyone else because it's insane. And Robert's his twin. Yeah, was identical, but
now looks
so
like
now.
your much older brother rather than your twin. It's strange. You're looking in a mirror and seeing the you that could have been if you had stuck with your original timeline. Like this is what you would look like now. Instead, you a decade and a half younger than you should be. It's strange and uncanny. But yeah, as you sort of settle down, you reconnect with your family. I am going to say that you can regain some sanity from this. And I am going to say you can have 2d6 sanity back. That's generous for me. Sanity is not hard to get back. Not easy to get back.
Watch this be a double one. Almost.
Yeah, 7.
That's good, though.
Yeah, as you feel like slightly more of an even keel. A guest room that will soon be your actual room is being set up for you, and you have returned to your family. As Martin is doing this, what are the rest of you up to? Where would you go? What would your sort of first instincts be, or important instincts be, when returning to London?
I think Avery is going to find like look through his purse and how much money he still has, and maybe try to get a PI to just check in on his sister and on his fiancée.
Okay, so you want to hire a PI?
Yeah, I don't want to be anywhere close. I don't want them to have that same issue that Martin's brother just had.
Okay, I would like you to give me.
But I want to know how they are.
Yeah, I would like you to give me a hard credit rating roll for the quality of PI you can hire here.
Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I do not carry a lot of money with me. I'm not hiring anybody.
Oh, you can hire someone. They could definitely find your family for you.
Yeah.
You find a PI. His name is Steve.
Mhm.
And Steve promises that no last name given, just Steve. And Steve promises that he can definitely find them for you. Track him down wherever they might be hiding. Steve can find them.
I'm not good with social skills, and I'm really bad at reading people. But I'm fairly certain that this man's probably not as competent as he pretends to be. Also,
No, I got it. I can find them.
Also, my purse is like, you open it and there's supplies coming out, you know? And I'm like, yeah, that's probably not enough. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna ask my friends later.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go to the library and just look up all the modern tech that I'm missing, all the information about sciences that has been new in the last years, right? All the ideas and stuff that I can cram into my brain.
So trying to like reground yourself in the technology of this era, sort of.
Yeah.
Reconnect to what's.
I'm trying to find. I mean, point one is science. Just the science part of science is just science. That doesn't change, and that's not getting weird, and that is really comforting because it just sticks to its own fucking rules.
Oh, you think it does? Yeah, they're always changing science. People keep coming up with new
Yes.
science.
Yes, but the one stuff that sticks.
They're the worst.
Fun. And then I'm stumbling over what is its fucking name here Heisenberg.
Uncertain. I'm not certain. Yeah, I don't know.
That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Light is a particle and a wave. Wait, what? Okay.
Okay. I am gonna ask you to give me a roll here with any of your like science sort of base. If you got like,
I'm just rolling every single one.
Physics or one of them. Basically, roll
Physics,
one of those.
chemistry.
Yeah, pick one of those and give me a roll here.
Sure.
So how well you sort of. You find this.
You know what? I'm gonna give you the 9 luck that I'm missing.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So yeah, you at first you find that this is difficult, and you're sort of almost lost at sea, realizing like, oh god, like I'm falling behind, like I've missed so much. But then as you read through, you
realize.
Yeah, you realize that you still understand the principles, and also some of the things you know are still ahead of this era. Like the science you know has been touched by like the cosmos. You know things that they don't know yet. The truth of the universe, its fundamental building blocks. And you feel this sort of relief of like, okay, I might have missed some time, I might have missed some developments, but I still have my mind and I still have my knowledge. I still know what I'm doing, and I'd like you to roll me 2d6 so you can get some sanity back.
Perfect. 7.
Yeah. So, Nigel or Roger, does either of you have anything important you would like to do?
Nigel's still on the train heading back up north, so let Roger do this thing.
Like Nigel's like, wait, I didn't know we were going back to the society. No, I've got to go all the way back to Yorkshire.
Yes, Roger definitely has a few things to take care of. The most important primary is to place a call to Mr. Thomas Kinnery over at the Pinhue Foundation. Sorry, I'm reading my notes here. To check in and report, as the dig is null and void at this point, and fully abandoned.
Hello, Kinnery, Pinhue Foundation.
Oh, Mr. Kinnery. I'd say it's a pleasure to hear from you again.
Yes.
You know, yes. I'm calling from England now. I would like to report that the dig over in Scotland, well, it's officially over.
over.
Yes.
Did you find anything of note?
We,
But why is it over? You're not meant to. You're meant to, hang on, you're rustling a paper. You're meant to be
Yeah, I
up
was
there for
waiting.
another 2 months.
Yeah, I was waiting for that. Well, did you know about the locals there, the town folk? How
The
not
Scottish
welcoming?
people? I mean, they're
Yeah,
Scottish.
Yeah, they're Scottish. They're a little bit more angry than you would expect. They ran us out. They actually made an attempt on the life of my assistants and set fire to the castle I was in. So I got everyone out safely. I recovered as many of the artifacts as I could and sent my assistants back to America to the university. And I'm back here in England. Yeah, I've taken a little bit of time here to kind of recollect myself, but I wanted to contact you all as soon as I could. I'm
I see.
sorry I couldn't complete the final 2 months, but, I do value my life.
Right, 1 moment. The pause. Your footsteps fading in the background.
Yeah. And Roger just looks up at the ceiling, eyes closed, just, oh god.
Would you be available for a meeting at some point soon? Mr. Gavigan would like to meet with you himself to discuss the fallout from your visit.
Oh, a meeting with Mr. Gavigan? I mean, yeah, I guess I'm pretty free. I think I've got a meeting with some new old friends on an upcoming Friday, but while I get myself settled here in London, yeah. What time and day is Mr. Gavigan available? I guess I'm at his disposal.
He can be available we can either do this Thursday or next Monday. Your choice.
Well, I figure let's go ahead and get it over with. Let's do this Thursday.
Okay. Alright, I'll put you in the diary for Thursday. Thank you for calling.
Oh, it's always a pleasure with you. Oh, I hate him so much. And he just hangs up the phone.
Okay.
Yep. After that, he definitely would head to one of his favorite pubs and try to look up one of his friends from the war, a fellow scout, or a friend in the scout battalion that he served with, to see if he's around to catch up a drink.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask you to give me a luck check with a bonus die. So that's with purple on luck.
Okay. Oh, this will be interesting.
I don't ever usually ask this, but I feel...
Okay.
Yes, he is around.
Okay. Wonderful.
You were able to meet up at one of your local pubs for a catch up. Like, what's this friend's name?
Oh god, what is his name? His name... I was actually gonna name him Steven, but you've already used that name.
He could also be Steve. He could be a different Steve. Everyone's Steve.
His name is... his name is Steven.
Yep, it's all coming up Steve's.
Yep, it's all
No,
Steven.
actually, he will insist that he's always Steven. He does not go by Steve.
Yep.
So,
yeah, I'll meet up
I
with
knew
Steven.
this terrible guy called Steve once in the army. Awful guy, completely incompetent. I think he's now pretending to be a PI. Like, so I'm Steven, don't want to be confused with him.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, no. We don't talk about Steve. Oh my God, Steven, how the hell have you been?
You're all right. How's things? How was Scotland? Any exciting things to report?
Oh, it was Scotland. You know what I found out? They don't just hate the English; they hate everybody. Yeah, no,
Mostly the English.
It is mostly the English. However, they the locals, like, they just did not want me there, so I had to end a few months early. But yeah, no, it was the most interesting dig site. Our artifacts that dated thousands of years prior than what you would have expected.
Like Stephen gives you the nod of like he's interested in your stories, but he does not really know that much about archaeology. Like,
yep, he learned that Roger's a little bit more of an academic that was a scout as well. Yeah, well, okay, I won't bore you, but
oh no,
yeah. Well, let me tell you, they hated me so much. Some of them actually decided, believe this or not, and he'll lean in, they decided to set fire to the castle to drive me out. Can you believe that?
That's pretty impressive. I mean, you can be annoying sometimes, but that is impressive.
Hey,
Yeah,
I told you. I
so
told
you were
you.
driven. I mean, that is a story. You should sell that. You were driven, like chased out of town by a mob. That's like
An adventuring
sell that to the
archaeologist
papers.
chased out of town. Ooh, that would make an interesting serial, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I might have to work on that. I did say I would come back with an interesting story. I mean, I know it's not scouting, but you can still find quite the discoveries digging in the ground. I'm telling you, one of these days, you're gonna have to join me.
Well, now you tell me the actual excitement in the archaeology, then yeah. Look, when it was just standing around with a paintbrush dusting dust off things, that's not my thing. But
far more than that. To be fair, not as much fire and explosions, but oh yes. But yeah, no, I'm back in town for the foreseeable future, so I wanted to look you up, just touch base, kind of reset, just see where life takes me now. I mean, hey, the war's over. Hopefully we got some peace. Yeah. I mean, why not enjoy? Yeah. Cheers. Why not enjoy a nice drink, some fish and chips, and a good old city? I mean, I've got a home here and a home across the pond. Might as well enjoy it while I'm now.
Yeah, stay here. But give me that 2d6. I think you've got a friend. Oh. You get some sanity back. Everyone gets some sanity back. My question is, what have you done with Isla?
Yep.
Where is she at the moment?
Why is
7.
it not rolling?
It is rolling.
Oh, it's not showing it for me.
Everyone's getting a 7.
Everyone is getting 7 sanity back so far.
Oh wait, no, that's my luck roll.
No, the row below that. It says rolling 2d6. You got a 7. You got 7 sanity back.
Oh, there it is. Sorry, I can't read. Okay.
That's all right. I can't read half the time anyway.
Yep. All right. I'll do the math on that after I answer about Isla.
Yeah.
Isla. This is the day we got back, correct?
This is your choice of when this is.
Okay. I would assume this is probably a few days after.
Yeah.
We would have. Roger would have set up living arrangements. Grabbed an apartment. Temporarily, at least, until he kind of figures out what's going on with his benefactors, what's going on with the society. And he would have extended the invitation for Isla to stay with him, knowing that she was also disposed from her home.
Yeah, she has nowhere else to go in London, essentially.
Yeah.
He has been chased out of town.
Yeah. And so he has definitely been giving her a little bit of space, making sure she has everything she needs. Because he definitely feels very responsible, even though it was the cultists that totally drove them out. But he would have invited her because he knows that she enjoyed the seaside. He would have invited her out to, and this is from the player not having visited London. I imagine there's probably a couple of lakes or seaside views somewhere.
If you go outside of London, you can go to seaside towns. London does not have a seaside.
Okay, thank you.
So would she be equally excited? There's lots of parks and pond, there's lots of sights to see in London as well. Of
yeah,
like ponds. There's lakes in parks.
Yeah. Okay.
And
yeah.
The river.
Yeah.
That's lovely. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Lakes and ponds. So he would basically just set aside a day to just have an actual proper outing in the park by a pond, have an actual proper picnic that does not, divulge into the explosion of a castle and gunfire and all that, and just have a lovely, lovely time, stress-free. What he promised her.
Yeah, a lovely time with nobody trying to kill you. It's
Exactly.
wonderful.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, so before we get on to anything that occurs during your meeting with Gavigan, and I'm just going to update with what Nigel was getting up to. So I don't forget any of you.
Well, Nigel, going to get his ticket to go up to York again. He reconsiders because, it's been 14 years. Dropping in on the family, I might find some surprises that I might not want to see myself. Perhaps she got remarried if I was declared dead. We didn't have a bad relationship, but it was a bit strange since they decided to stay in Ripon rather than coming down to London. So I will head back over towards the society just to meet up with Martin or knock on the front door of the society.
Okay, so there's nothing you want to do before you sort of reconnect with the society people?
Well, I would like to send a telegram to Basil, but I don't know exactly where to send it at this point.
Oh yeah, I guess you'd have to ask. So yeah, you knock on the door of the society, alone, without protection of the gang.
Yes.
And
Perfection.
the door is opened by a familiar face. It's James.
James!
James is in his 60s now. James is, comes to the door, his hair, he's got less hair than you remember him having, and it's a lot grayer. And, but it's still James. Nigel, Mr. Hargreaves.
Nigel, please. We're way beyond Mr. Hargreaves. How are you?
You really are back. I know we spoke on the phone, but stranger things have happened than ghosts calling us on the phone. That's pretty much part of the course of the society.
Right.
Until you, I'm still. I guess I have to believe you're here in the flesh, but honestly, still stranger things have happened. The whole.
Well,
I'll catch you up about the whole doppelganger situation at some point.
Okay. Well, just to be sure, here I'll reach out and shake his hand. See, I am real.
No, well, as I said, the whole doppelganger situation. Alright, come in. I'm afraid it's a bit quiet around here. Actually, when you see inside the house, it's in quite a state of disrepair. It doesn't look like it's been refurbished anytime recently. Money is clearly not really some of the wallpaper's peeling slightly. Someone's trying to keep up with things, but it's clear that this large house doesn't have the money or staff to sustain itself at the moment.
Right. So do I hear anything going on in the kitchens?
You can hear noise clattering downstairs.
Okay.
Should I get Agnes?
No, she's still here.
She's
Wonderful,
still
yes.
here. Yes.
Yes.
I think
please.
it will take a lot to winkle Agnes out of this place. Other than he hasn't really got anywhere else to go other than back to the Goat's Wood, and she
don't go.
You ever been to the Goat's Wood?
Tell me, how have you been? What's happened here in the last 14 years?
Well, there was a war.
I've heard, but I don't know any details.
I'll get you into that in a minute. Let's see, the society has... Agnes. I brought tea, I heard the door. And Agnes plonks the tea down on the table. It's not poisoned.
Well, thank you for that.
Sit down. Miss Ward and Mr. Collingwood are out at the moment.
Okay, is anyone else in, Miss Ward?
Just us. Just us.
The sorcerer hasn't shown up again, has he?
What? No, you killed him, right?
That's what I thought, but with them, you never know for sure.
Indeed. No, he's not been back, and Basil is in Peru at the moment, I believe.
Peru? What's he doing there?
Well, as per his last telegram, something to do with vampires and pyramids.
Society business then?
It's society business. It was.
Well, that's perfectly fine.
It was a. He said he was going to did you? I don't think he could spell it correctly, but something to do with vampires and pyramid and a lake somewhere. It was quite a garbled telegram.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Yeah, that was from Lima like a week ago.
Oh, all right. Well, do you have the? Well,
And we have a hotel address and.
Yeah, that's the one. More to us. When I have a chance, I'll send a telegram to him just to let him know I'm back. But the society seems to be missing its plaque out front.
Yes, well, there was. Look, we're flying a little more. Oh wait, have we invented radar yet? We're going a little more undercover still.
Ah, okay.
Now, there's been some shifts in the landscape over the last few years in terms of backing and support.
I see.
Combination of factors. I mean, you know Miss Ward, she's not always the most outwardly friendly of people.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't meet her alone here.
She, had a bit of a falling out with one of the old associate society members. I don't know if did you ever meet Mrs. Penhue?
I know the name, but no, I never met her.
No. Well, Mrs. Penhue and Mr. Penhue were associates. Aubrey, right? Yes, Aubrey Penhue and his Elsie. Elsie was a proper society member.
Right.
At one time. They were helping fund. I mean, Elsie was the inheritor of the original estate that originally owned Grosvenor Square. They were partially funding the society, but after Aubrey Penhue disappeared, not society business. I think he was doing archaeology. That being his profession.
Archaeology, you say?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. We met a new someone who might come to be more known to the society while on our trip in Scotland, as we sort of took a detour.
But yeah, she has sunk a lot of her funds into trying to find him and funding. They have their own they had their own foundation. So, and then she had a falling out with Miss Ward, which left the society a little more at sea. Yes, financially and also support-wise in the wider London community. Miss Ward has her own family connections, but I'm not entirely sure she's completely popular with her own family. So we are, let's say, unwelcome in many social circles these days. Some other occultists see us as what's the phrase I heard? Overbearing and interfering. In Miss Ward's defense, mostly she is overbearing and interfering when people are doing things that are obviously going to get them or a lot of other people killed. But it has sometimes spilled over into just generally turning up at occultist meetings, bashing down the doors and demanding them to hand over any statuettes they might be holding. Which, yes, did there. Yeah, and then she crossed a few years back. Was it last year? I can't. No, a while back, a couple of months back, year back, some time ago. Crossed paths with one of the Penhue's archaeological expeditions, and one of the something funded by them, and they were not pleased with that. Apparently, sticking her nose in where it wasn't wanted. So, I got off track. What was I saying? Anyway, yes. Plaque's been removed off the door. We're trying to not obviously go around shouting about being the headquarters of the London Esoteric Society these days. We find ourselves somewhat friendless.
The society, you specifically, and the staff, are you all taken care of?
I mean, it's me and Agnes. We are the staff these days.
Oh, okay.
We don't have any other staff. And Agnes goes, yes. No maids, no cook, just me. Luckily, the society is also down to just Miss Ward, Mr. Collingwood, and Mr. Collingwood's wife. And Mr. Collingwood mostly lives at his own house with his own wife, so it's usually just us and Miss Ward and, well, Basil. So it's a much smaller setup than it used to be. Well, at the moment, at least. We'll see how much that remains so. But,
well, the rest of us are still, they're Mr. White and Avery. They're still around. I think they're just sort of catching up their own loose ends at the moment, but they should be by almost any. Well, maybe not today, but soon.
Well, we better lay out the good silverware. Dust off the big teapot.
Well, like I said, not today. They may not be back for a day or two, but we will all definitely be back here in force to get things going again.
Get things going again, huh? And James, you see a little sort of, I don't know, almost excitement in James. Like, James is like, we're back to the good old days. Like, I mean, the good old days were terrible. You've had to hide so many corpses.
How does the garden grow in the back?
The garden's looking great out back, yeah. But yeah, he's been involved in so many crimes, but it's all he's known since like 18 something. Like, he's been innocent most of his life now. And Agnes too, you see, kind of go. And so the balance shifts once more.
Mm-hmm. So has Miss Ward been good to you, both of you?
She's given us a roof over our head. She's kept us paid, and as far as we're aware, she hasn't wiped any of our memories. That's we probably wouldn't know she had.
Well, you wouldn't remember.
No.
Well, I'd best get to sending that telegram to Basil just to let him know I'm back. So now I'll get the information from him, and I'm not exactly sure what day, but we will all be back to see you.
We look forward to it.
And I have to go try to tidy up my loose ends as well, just to see where Basil left everything, because I mean it's all new to me at this point.
Well, we'll see you soon.
All right.
And I think reconnecting with Nigel's reconnecting with Agnes
It's good
and
to
James.
see James.
Yeah, I think you can have your 2d6. This is.
Thank you.
You know that Basil's still alive. As the like, you reassure that. Well, last I heard, Basil is still alive and out there, still being Basil in some far-flung corner of the world. The society still has a roof on its head. 2d6, not 2d10.
Oh.
I see that.
That was definitely my mistake. Sorry.
I will be reporting you to the powers above.
Oh, I guess okay.
Yeah, you've got one last energy for the rest of them, and that's what you deserve for that egregious
That's
action.
right. I'll take it still.
Okay, so apart from Nigel sending a telegram to Basil and Roger having a meeting with Gavigan, has anyone got any important bits of business to attend to before you all reconvene together?
Well, if I catch Nigel or Martin, I would talk to them about a PI. Nigel because he was one and might know somebody, and Martin because he might have the funding to do something like that.
We could always discuss it in the pub.
Yeah, we are meeting in the pub regularly.
But, I think Martin will probably send word to his contacts, really. Nothing really to worry about, just contacts and people he knows. Just,
So re-establishing, I'm alive!
Yep, here I am. But nothing major at this point.
Okay. So, do you have any... does Nigel have anything specific he wants to include in this telegram? I won't make you write out an entire telegram, but unless you want to, if you want to write out an entire telegram, you're welcome to.
Well, this thing that I don't want to give too much away, of course, to anyone who might be watching, but just say, just returned from unexpected detour on the Scottish trip, awaiting your return. Please advise.
And a few days later, you get a reply that, to paraphrase, essentially goes like, "Just returned to Lima, not dead. Lots happened." Might be a while before back.
Okay. But I got proof of life. He's still good.
Yeah, proof of life. And yeah, probably including like the sign off you two like would use like to let him know this.
Yeah.
Like definitely Basil, and it's all okay. Like he's not been kidnapped. He's being held hostage. That's a different sign off. But
right. That's a different duress code.
Yeah, of I'm being forced to write this telegram at gunpoint. No, this is everything is well, or not dead.
Okay. Wonderful.
Yeah. So, one last thing before we go to break is Roger's meeting with Edward Gavigan.
Yay.
So, you arrive at the address of the Penhew Foundation, which I believe might actually have an address for this. Probably do. I think it's in Piccadilly. No, Tottenham Court Road, number 35. The number 35 bit is not important, but it is on Tottenham Court Road. And as you arrive, this is a much more impressive build. Well, the London Esoteric Society is impressive in that it is a very nice townhouse. But this one is more of like a purpose-built foundation building. It's this sort of high Victorian-looking building with probably looks to be a couple of stories high, but those are extra heighted stories. It's got a big sort of iron fence surrounding it, and essentially a display, a museum hall. It is its own. This foundation is running its own archaeological museum here. So as you walk in, you see the display cases and this big sort of open area. And there to greet you sort of by the front door is your favourite person, Thomas Kinnery, Gavigan's secretary.
Yep. And knowing that he was finally meeting Gavigan face to face, Roger definitely would have dressed to the nines as best as possible. Come in, bells on, smile. The second he met or sees Kinnery, that smile drops. Kinnery. Yes.
Mr. Savoy.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Mr. Gavigan is expecting you in his office.
Okay. Do you care to show me? This is the first time for me.
This way.
Thank
And he leads you upstairs, up onto the first floor, and into this very nice wood-paneled office with windows with a nice view and a big impressive desk, lots of bookshelves with expensive-looking leather-bound books. And sat behind this desk is a man I don't think ever met in person before. This probably in his early 50s, quite slim, balding hair, very well dressed. It's not showy, but this suit is clearly very expensively tailored. It's all very good quality fabrics. Thank you, Kinnery. You can leave us. Mr. Savoy, pleasure to finally meet you.
Mr. Gavigan, it is quite the pleasure. And he'll walk up to the desk, hold his hand out as a greeting.
No, the pleasure is mine. I've heard some good things about your work, barring the latest incident.
Yes, that was quite the experience. I'm honored. I'm
It's
honored.
not a town by locals. You've not been an archaeologist until that's happened to you.
Well, I'm glad to join another club then. But I'm quite honored that you're pleased with my work so far. I mean, your foundation has been so generous with funding and helping me.
Always
work.
Want to fund good work. That is what the Penhaq Foundation was founded on, and we hope to continue fulfilling the wishes of our late founder.
Yes. Mr. Aubrey, I believe.
Yes, Mr. Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Aubrey
I believe
pinned you.
Yeah, you never met him, did you? He was
No.
before your time. Yeah,
Yes.
he's a good friend of mine, alas. Yeah, and a great archaeologist too. Yes.
My condolences. I
Ah,
am just
yeah.
honored to exist in his shadow right now.
Ah, yes. Anyway, I was at the club the other day, and a mutual acquaintance mentioned your name. Said that it would, possibly be a reliable person to help out with some upcoming plans and excavations and exhibits and that. I've forgotten the word I was going for there. Sorry, it's been a long morning.
Oh no, I
and such
understand.
like. Yes, something like that.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yes, of course. Yes.
Of course, that's assuming you're not busy with anything else. I don't know, with your previous excavation being cut short, have you had any other things planned?
I found my schedule quite clean. I do have a meeting with some new friends tomorrow, but no, I think
anyone,
I'm definitely
anyone I might know?
I'm not sure if you would know them. I just recently met them myself at the we actually met at the dig site, and they were coming back to London as well, so we decided to catch a ride together. I believe they said they were involved with those that helped me out prior, that Esoteric society that moved in when we had the issue with the statues and the disappearance. They said they were involved, so I'm meeting
mad
with
lot.
them. You know, yes.
Sorry,
they are quite
that's beneath me, but
no.
they are something to behold.
They are definitely quite the interesting lot, one could say. But I actually found them quite reliable, given the extraordinary circumstances of my my extradition from the site. They were actually quite helpful and quite useful in making sure everyone made it out safely.
That is good to know. Good to know indeed. Well, maybe we've written them off a little. Maybe I wrote them off a little too early. Maybe, I don't know. If you have a meeting with them, just when you after your meeting with them, when maybe I could get a new assessment on them. Like, are they actually as mad as they first seem, or could they actually be like, good for things like when you get chased out of town by locals. Like,
Well,
just because my first impression was these people are completely and utterly insane. I met 3 of them.
There are 3 of them, yes. I would say there's a Mr. Collins. He definitely struck me as quite odd.
Collinwood.
But,
Yes, the author.
But certainly, I definitely found I could find them quite reliable, especially escaping from a burning castle, if you can believe that.
Oh yes, yes. Yeah.
But yes, no, I'm certainly to find out more about them. and it's would probably be very good to catch up with Miss Ward over at the society, given their abduction of the previous statues.
Yes. Yeah, we can't have them turning up and I mean, those statues belong in a museum. We can't have them just all falling into like
Yes, thank you. That is what I told her.
private
They belong
collections.
in a museum. Yes. Ah, finally, someone who understands.
Preferably our museum.
You know, as I walked in, it was quite the sight to see.
Yes. Well, some time when I've got more time, I should give you a tour of the behind the scenes part of the collection, the stuff that's not on public display. There's some quite interesting items down there.
Sir, I would be honored.
Yes.
I can definitely say this dig site opened my eyes to the possibility of what can be discovered.
I see. Yes. Anyway, yes, on to business. We can discuss the particulars at a later date, but how do you feel about overseas travel?
Well, considering I was born overseas and now I'm currently
Sorry,
living here.
yes, I mean,
just a little humor for you.
yes.
I mean, I'm not opposed. I'm not opposed to travel. That's archaeology life, right? Dig here one day, dig there another day.
Ever been to Africa?
I cannot say I have.
Okay.
Though I believe I have studied a little bit of Egyptian history. I will say my forte is definitely in ancient Roman Latin, but I've dabbled a little bit in ancient Egyptian. I'm sure I could do some study.
What about Australia?
Australia. I've not been there either.
Okay. Would you be open? I mean, it's quite a long trip.
That is quite the long.
Yeah.
I mean, if the work is there and you know the funding is, as it always has been, quite good, I wouldn't be opposed. I'm sure my current guest might take a little convincing, but I wouldn't be opposed.
We'll table that one for now. It was just a thought. Just a thought.
Well, you know, Africa is not too far away. Yeah. I'm assuming North Africa.
Yes, Egypt. I was thinking.
Okay. Well, you know, archaeology, Egypt. I didn't want to assume, but I guess I did.
But probably Egypt.
Okay. No, I know I've studied a little bit here and there. I've not seen the pyramids or any of that with my own eyes, but that would be quite the experience, I'd say.
Well, we'll get back to you on that. But as I said, nothing in the short term. This is sort of longer term thinking. Sorry, I don't mean. He kind of looks at the clock. Like, I'd love to talk at much greater length about things and hear the full story of what happened in Scotland. Perhaps, but I have a call in just a few minutes.
No, certainly.
So,
yes, I completely understand, Mr. Gavin. You were quite the busy individual. I suppose I can, and you'll see him kind of close his eyes just for a minute. I suppose I can touch base with Mr. Kinnery and set up another appointment.
Yes, yeah. If you need to get in touch with me, just get in touch with Kinnery. He handles all my diaries and appointments.
A pleasure.
Never had a more reliable secretary. Brilliant, isn't he?
He is, he is quite the bee's knees, I would say, as the young ones say now. I mean, I'm only 28 myself, but yes. I will certainly be in touch with him. I'll find your most earliest date available, and I would love to regale you of the tale of the Flaming Castle of Scotland.
Oh, I would love to hear this. That's gross. More interesting by the moment.
Yes, and and he'll kind of drop his voice a little bit. I very much look forward to this private collection. Given what is on display, I can only imagine.
Well, how about this? I'll liaise with Kinnery and we'll set a date, and you can tell me everything that happened in Scotland, and I can show you the true treasures of the Penhue collection.
It would truly be my honor.
Well, till then, it has been a pleasure to meet you at last, Mr. Savoy.
Yes, Mr. Gavian, and he'll shake his hand. Until next time.
Until next time.
Yep. He'll turn and leave.
Okay. And as you leave, I think that concludes things for the time being until we come to our meeting on Friday in the Red Lion. We are back. And we pick up at the Red Lion pub as our investigators gather together for a drink and a chat before their official return to the society. And I'll pass over to you. You can get a nice table in the corner, out of obvious earshot of other people. Like, if you start shouting about time travel and tentacle monsters, someone might overhear you, but as long as the conversation is sort of kept low among the hum, no one is obviously listening into you.
Ah, that keyword, obviously listening. They might be not obviously listening. So, how is everyone? Did everything go well, or?
Yeah, Basil's still alive. I did stop by the society just for a moment, just to see.
Well, it makes sense to see if Basil's there for a start.
I had interaction. I spoke with him and Miss Ward just months ago.
He's in Peru now.
Yeah. Oh.
Although Miss Ward is still around, she was out of the house for the day. So.
Oh.
Yeah, she was terrifying.
Good observation.
I try.
I mean, it was fine 14 years ago, I think. Does anybody of you know a good in PI and maybe has the money to Orion?
The PI? You said?
PI. I'd say Mr. Hargreaves is a decent PI.
I know, but he's going to be busy with whatever shenanigans we get up to.
But, well, I mean, we could always subcontract to some other highly reputable sub-service who could handle something for you.
I just wanted somebody to check on my family. I didn't want to go there personally and, open the wounds. But I did end up taking a lot of money with me when we vanished in time, so...
Did you check on your accounts? I mean, are you still solvent? Or did you get the miracle of compound interest on your savings?
I mean, what savings? I didn't have a lot and have savings in the first place.
Okay, well, I suppose that wouldn't have worked out then. Well, we could consider it a professional courtesy.
Should any additional funding be needed, I should be able to assist somewhat.
Yeah, that's what I hope.
I think the people that need the funding, though, is the society. It's not well.
How come? I seem to remember they had a number of investments and backers and stuff previously. I looked at that account some time ago.
Well, society and culture have changed, and they've really needed to stay out of sight more than they used to.
Like a secret society?
Yes.
So actually secret and not just in the name. I see.
And they seem to have lost quite a bit of funding and backers. A lot of the money from Elsie and Aubrey Penhue. Aubrey went missing. She spent a lot of the money looking for him. So there wasn't that anymore.
I might be able to find the investors and the people I know are still around London. I might be able to find out if there's anyone likely to help invest in the society, the likely sort of people who backed it previously. So we can sort that out. We can probably get some funding back for the society and help it get back on its feet.
Now, well, I do have to say, though, that Miss Ward seems to have taken very good care of James and Agnes, but they're the only two left.
Yes. Yeah, I've noticed. I popped into my old house. It's my brother's house now. Obviously, because I've been declared dead, he's inherited it. But yeah, he's they've cut down on their servants as well. quite a bit. I'd been surprised. I previously had a whole house of servants, but
Well, yeah, the
I'm going to
war
assume we
hit.
need less with all the technical marvels that are around now.
true. But these are tough times. I mean, a lot of people still like to put on a front of a household operating as normal or carrying on as normal. So I try to make it look as if the house is doing well or the business is doing well. I'll employ extra people and servants, and it's a lot of it's a face because it's an important show, because it's what society sees. But it seems after the war and stuff like that, times are certainly much tougher around here.
Mhm.
They were, yes. I guess I'm glad those you were looking for are still around, but it hit a lot, and yeah, everyone seemed to rally to try and return back to life as it was. Mr. Hargreaves, if you don't mind my asking, you mentioned the Pinhues?
Yes.
I think that makes a lot more sense now.
Why? But
You said they were helping to fund
Mhm.
the society?
well, Elsie was the one who had, I guess, inherited the estate, and she was the one running it, had the funding for it. But she spent quite a bit of it looking for Aubrey when he went missing.
Yes, I'm aware. I guess it never crossed my mind to tell you who was my benefactor, who
Oh.
funded my expeditions. It
Who?
was the Pinhues.
Really?
Yeah, it's a small world.
Very much so.
Yes, I actually recently met with Mr. Gavigan earlier this week to
Gavigan, I know that name.
yes, Edward Gavigan.
Okay.
He is in charge right now. I had to report about the unfortunate circumstances regarding my dig.
Right.
But yeah, he actually seemed a little interested in this society, finding out.
How so?
Well, if you don't mind my saying, he wasn't the most impressed with the society at the moment. However, given my glowing recommendations, given the heroics of you all and making sure those involved in the escape from the site went swimmingly, it seems he might be turning a new leaf, as it were.
In his regard for the society?
Yes, it seems so. And he seems I might actually have some more work coming down the pipeline.
Okay.
From the Pinhues. So I believe my funding probably seems to be quite well intact with them at the moment.
Okay, good. They didn't take it negatively that you had to abandon the site?
I mean, ideally, I would have finished my remaining 2 months, but they understood, given the nature of the locals and a castle that was on fire. To quote Mr. Gavian, you haven't truly been an archaeologist until you've been run out of town.
That sounds about right.
Yes,
from what I've heard about archaeology.
Yes, it is. It is actually quite the interesting lifestyle. I guess I am part of a new club.
Well, we call it a cult, so you are now a new cult member.
Yeah. Oh well, I meant the archaeologist club. Have a cult and a club.
The archaeology cult, yeah. But at least anyway, we should really get back to this society and see what's what. Avery, have you had much of a chance regards looking up the current tech? I was about to say new technology, the current technology.
Oh boy, have I! 1 second. I'll go around and come back with like a stack of books.
It looks like you're going to be reading for some time.
I mean, this one, and I'm just gonna start talking without.
Techno babble, basically. Just as well, my character's got some sort of engineering knowledge somewhere. But anyway,
I'll try to fit it. I mean, I know where you were when we left, and I'm just gonna try to fit it there and fit it with the stuff that we've learned when we talked to somebody who shouldn't be named.
Yes, the additional forbidden knowledge.
Exactly, and I'm like, they got this far in like 14 years. That's technical advancement in like a century, and they just stopped it in 14 years.
Do you reckon you could modify it or improve any's ideas?
I'm already. I mean, I have ideas, but I'm not sure if that's a stable thing to do.
As well, it's probably not a stable thing to do, except possibly in a controlled manner, because another way to look at it is if you're able to do it, someone else will. So,
so we need to make it first, so we are the ones that have it already and know how it works.
In a controlled manner, so it can be dealt with and contained, safety and all that sort of thing. Well, my family have done rather well whilst I've been away. As you knew, I was involved with engineering and science, and technology's moved on so much.
And it's a war. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. Every time there's a war, technology jumps forward. It's amazing how we're so good at working out ways to kill one another. But might be able to give you a job, I suspect, if you're interested.
I mean, yeah.
Help with your work and your thing, because it seems to tie in with what my family business is now. We'll work something out anyway and come up with some new ideas.
As Avery is getting worked up and the talk of not so much time travel, but 14 years past has arisen, I'd like to kind of glance around the pub to see if anyone is actively or trying to sneakily listen in.
Give me
Roger would be a little concerned.
Give me a spot hidden, please.
Okay.
See if you spot anyone.
All right, that's the green.
Who is obviously or non-obviously attempting to listen in to your conversation. No, you do not see anyone who appears to be listening into your conversation.
Fair.
I mean, yeah. As
we can look at the details.
You could use the portals with like now that material science has gotten to the point where this pressure can be just held together with a couple of bolts. We could just try to use portals to accelerate something really fast, and then just have like an anti-tank pistol.
Because
or like, I mean, tanks, right? Tanks. How do I explain tanks to you two? So there's basically these giant machines that are rolling over the like trench lines, and then just to the left and to the right and mow down the soldiers on the pit. That's fine. I'm just looking at Roger and just stop.
It's like
yeah.
Yes,
you'll see Roger at the mention of tanks kind of have a little bit of an 20-yard stare, and just he'll start taking a drink.
Maybe I shouldn't be as the engineering's awesome.
No, it's
well, I was thinking we might be able to come up with something, because I'll say this a bit more quietly. We know there's strange things out there. We've encountered and spoken to one of them. It'd be a good idea to see if with current knowledge and technology we could come up with a better way to deal with any problems that we encounter.
You want a nightmare? I have an idea for a nightmare.
What do you mean?
Imagine that war. Imagine if somebody caused that on purpose for a ritual. Imagine the power contained in that slaughter. That's a nightmare.
Probably best not to think about that. I think we probably need to finish our drinks and get to the society.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Before I get more stupid ideas.
I would second that, yes.
Yes, and we'll just probably knock our drinks back. It's like talking about war's never a good thing, especially...
No, not in a pub.
No, not with someone with probably post-traumatic stress disorder, more than likely.
Yeah.
They've not invented that yet.
No, but
Therefore, you can't have it. It's not invented yet.
Just because it hasn't been invented. Roger
Yes.
will lean in real quick. Mr. White, the friend you speak of, just so I understand, the shadow.
oh, that
deer
person.
like.
Yeah.
Okay. Just to make sure we're on the same page. Okay.
Yeah, there's I don't think there's, to be honest, I don't know a great deal about it. I think it's much older and much more dangerous than we think, but it probably does have weaknesses. I suspect it can be, I don't know, but it probably does, but it's certainly not what we are. It's something else entirely.
I'm certainly intrigued to hear more of this theory. I would echo it's much older and much dangerous.
Yeah. But I was just thinking that can't be the only thing. There has to be much more. But probably best to be prepared for anything, really.
Certainly. In archaeology, when you find something, you dig deeper until you find more. So we've hit the first layer. I'm sure there's more.
We know there's something, but we've got to find out what.
Yeah.
Okay. So you head out of the Red Lion, and actually you head out of the Red Lion around the streets towards Grosvenor Square, and come up to the front door of the society. You can see there are lights on within, and yeah, who's taking the lead here?
Oh, I will. I'll walk up and knock.
James opens the door.
James,
Miss Nigel, good to see you back.
good to see you.
The rest of you, gentlemen.
Gang's all here.
Damn, you got old.
Pleasure as always.
That's, I'm afraid it happens. Sorry, I don't. Pleasure to meet you, sir.
Yes, Mr. James, I assume. Roger Savoy.
Yes,
Pleasure to meet you.
James Hathaway. Butler, I suppose, to the society.
Yeah.
Oh,
Roger helped us with some matters up in Scotland. In fact, without his help, we probably wouldn't have made it back to London.
Oh, come in. Get
I
up
really shouldn't have
straight.
kicked that statue.
So many of the society's escapades could be summed up with that sentence.
Yeah. I've read the things upstairs.
Come in. The others are waiting. In the dining room.
Is
He
Miss
leads you
Ward back?
past the door of the library. You get a glimpse into the chaos within. Colin Wood is in charge of the library once more.
Oh no.
Just stacks of books teetering like overstuffed shelves, just piles of books everywhere.
It's just as well none of us are librarians. They'd have
This
nightmares.
is a librarian's
Yeah.
nightmare, yeah. As James leads you through in the dining hall where there are 4 people waiting. So one of them is Agnes, standing off to one side with like a tea tray. Or actually no, a dinner tray, like probably a tureen at this point. For Roger's sake, and for the rest of you, who Agnes is looks to be in her like probably in her 40s, you'd estimate. Quite sort of a plain looking woman in like not quite, it's not like maid's costume, it's more like such like housekeepers, sort of like formal and tidy and designed to sort of blend into the background and be unnoticed. Seated at the table itself are 3 people, 2 women and a man. The man is this rather scruffy looking man with an air of just a nervous energy around him. Looks to be in his 40s, like quite thin, sort of sparse hair. I can't remember, Roger, I don't know if you met Mr. Collinwood or if you only spoke to him on the phone, but
no, he would have only spoken to. I believe he only spoke with Miss Ward and
Basil probably.
Basil. I think
Yeah,
that's
so
all he spoke with.
Yeah, you probably never met Collinwood then.
No.
He exudes like just twitchy, nervous energy, even just from a sight of him. He looks up. There's a woman next to him, though, who none of you have met before. Looks to be like late 30s, maybe about 40 or so. Rather sort of like elegantly, but not obviously wealthily dressed. In clothes of like, fashionable, but not like super top fashion, but like not dowdy. He sits sort of beside Mr. Collingwood and sort of leans in slightly towards him as you enter, sort of whispers something to him. None of you have met her before. And the last woman in the room, the woman that's sort of seated at the end of the table, is also probably looks to be in about her 40s. Dresses sort of in a rather old-fashioned way, like she's at least like sort of a decade out of style in her clothing, which makes her look sort of older than she is.
Probably more modern than our clothing.
Yeah, probably more. It depends on how well you've updated your wardrobe since returning.
That's a very good point.
But yeah, she.
I mean, men's wardrobe doesn't change that much, so.
That's fair, yeah. Yeah, she is sitting straight back. I think, if I remember rightly, she's blonde, but I might be wrong.
I think I remember that too, so.
Yeah.
It's either she was blonde or a friend was, so we'll just say it's her.
But now, until I look at her, blonde hair, sort of swept up, she's got this rather elegant, like, necklace with this blue stone on it that sort of drinks in the light and sort of glitters and almost seems to shift under the light that she wears around her neck. And as you enter, welcome back, gentlemen, and welcome.
Glad to be back.
Yes, very glad to be back.
This is really weird.
Take a seat. Take a seat. Agnes, pour some wine for the gentleman.
It has been a journey, to say the least.
A very long, strange journey.
Yes. Before we go any further, I think some introductions are in order. I don't think everyone around this table has met each other.
Well, almost everyone.
Some of you were already familiar with Mr. Collingwood, society member.
A talented author, yes.
And his wife, Clara Collingwood.
Congratulations! A couple of years later, I guess.
Yeah, about 5 years. 5 years late.
Well, belated congratulations to the pair of you.
Thank you.
Yes. Pleasure to meet you, and my congratulations. Yes.
And everyone, this is, I believe, Mr. Roger Savoy, if I'm not mistaken. We spoke on the phone.
Archaeologist.
Yes, ma'am. Miss Ward, I assume I recognize the voice. Yes, Roger Savoy from the Scotland Archaeology Expedition. Pleasure to finally meet you in person.
Indeed. Well, it has been a while. Sit down.
Collingwood, do you need ideas for next book?
Always. Scotland, you say? Not at the dinner table, darling. Not at the dinner table.
All right, fair.
Look, okay, after dinner, I need to hear everything that happened. This already has the makings of an excellent book in it. Oh, Nigel, you have so much catching up to do. I have published so much in your absence.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm both thrilled and appalled.
That is the second person this week who has mentioned that this would make a great story. I think I'm convinced.
The second one?
Yes.
Who was the first one?
Oh, just an old friend from the war. No one you know.
I mean, yeah, fair.
I don't know that.
With luck, yeah, probably we know everybody.
Well, his name is Stephen.
All right, I don't know Stephen, I think. So I'm probably good.
Which Stephen? I mean, there are several.
Nigel, you would know. You would have. No, he probably wasn't operating your time. Actually, you've been back like a week now. You've already heard tales of Steve the Terrible PI circulating London.
Ah, the Steve, the less than spectacular PI.
Oh no, not Steve. No.
Okay.
No, Stephen. Yes.
Stephen.
Two very different people. Yes.
Okay.
It is a popular name.
Right, there was a Steve trying to sell me bad idea. Yeah, it's fine.
Not Mr. Perry by any chance.
No.
You know, Mr. White, that is an amazing guess. Yes, that is his last name.
Oh, it's just complete. That was a stab in the dark.
That's what. You know, you might have a career in showmanship
Or just gambling.
or just gambling.
Mm.
Yes.
I mean, that's just statistics.
Well, it has been. I'm just glad everyone's back here together, except Basil, who's out somewhere.
I think Peru, I think.
Peru,
Oh.
yes. Yes. Society business, in fact.
Yeah.
We had a telegram from him the other day, so he should be back in, well, a few months if he doesn't get sidetracked again.
Yeah, but we do know Basil, so
Next year.
Next year, maybe he's been doing a lot of overseas travel.
Or tomorrow.
yeah, it could be either one. I mean, it's,
Oh. Speaking of Mr. Basil, the artifacts that you all recovered from my sites after the
yes.
disappearance,
Yes.
looking at Miss Ward, are they still?
Locked away safely where no one can touch them.
Would it be possible, just as the one who discovered them, just for my academic curiosity, to see them, to make sure, so I am comforted?
Why do you want to see them?
Well, I assume everyone here is aware of the interesting nature of what you do here, given the fact that my friend Michael disappeared after touching them. I'm just concerned that they are kept safe and secure, just so I can sleep at night.
That is precisely why I find it worrying that you want to see them. They are safely locked away where nobody can see them, or touch them, or do anything with them.
Oh, I certainly don't want to touch them. No, no. That would.
And this,
No.
you can give me a roll of some sort if you want to give me like a persuasion or a charm or something here. I'm trying to sort of soften Miss Ward up a little.
Oh, Roger is not. Oh
trying
God,
to
Roger
soften
actually is better
Marvel.
at charming than persuading. Sure, why not? This will totally go well. Anything else? No.
Or
charm.
anything
We'll go
else
charm.
you've got that you think is...
That's what I'm going for. Unfortunately, charm looks like the best option. Okay.
I feel
charm
you.
is- Yep.
you did say
So
that.
close.
Close.
Would
Did say
I
the
be
name.
able to spend, what is it, luck points?
2 luck? It
Yep.
would be 2 luck points to make that pass.
I am totally spending 2 luck points
Yes.
to bring that down.
You see, like, at first, like, her walls were up, like, she is, like, in full... These are dangerous artifacts. Like, no one can look at them over.
Yep.
You see, like, she, like, starts to soften up a little. I was almost to say, like, you see, like, okay, you are concerned about them. It's not that you're just wanting to, like, look at them for archaeological reasons. And she goes, I can show you where they're locked away in the safe after dinner. If that...
Thank you. Thank you, Miss Ward. That's all I ask.
Miss Ward, I do have a question.
Mhm.
The Madders, do you have any information about them? That couple?
Oh, yes.
Because I have some information that might be interesting, but the matter with the...
Samuel Mathers will no longer be a concern of the society.
That's,
Oh, did he get murdered?
No,
Well-
he didn't get murdered. He's just dead.
well, he
Yeah.
broke his deal
I
with
think-
some...
He died of influenza.
Yeah. Well, the thing was, it looks like the thing in Scotland was tied to them. It turned out he had broken a deal with a certain person. By person, I mean entity. He was meant to trap us all in that house. And he broke, because we escaped, his deal was broken, and that's why he was got a mysterious letter about an inherited property up in Scotland.
Oh, the old you've inherited a property trick.
And he fell for it, went there, found a mysterious statue in the library, which he thought would make a great focus for that same ritual.
Mhm.
And he and his wife ended up having their souls trapped somewhere by the same person he'd broken the deal with, trapped in like a twisted dark forest. There were things with wings, weird windy tails, and no faces in the woods.
You see,
And
Colin was sort of leaning in, drinking all this in, like,
I don't actually know what those were, but they were not pleasant. And the couple were trapped. They were wrapped in thorns and vines.
Wrapped in thorns and vines. That's Clara Collingwood sort of leaning in.
And
Interesting.
we brought them out of their dream and ripped them back basically into their own bodies and returned their spirits back. And
You could sketch this scene. I think this could make a brilliant piece. Oh, my wife's an artist, by the way.
That's interesting. I could try. Not sure if we got anything I could use.
I'm not sure. This word cuts in. That painting the horrible dark dimension is a good idea, Clara.
I've not
We don't
progressed.
want to do that again.
No, art-wise,
Again.
I'm not particularly talented, but I could do a rough sketch. But it's probably not the place to do, especially here at the moment. But it turned out the whole matter was to do with them and their deal they broke. Don't think Mrs. Madders was involved with the deal as her husband. But that may have been tied in with the time problem we had.
Well, one can only hope that with Mathers dead, the problems in the pact died with him.
Oh, it would have been. I mean, he was trapped. That his punishment was that inheritance, basically.
Well, when I get a moment, I will follow up with Mina Mathers. She is still around, so I did check it. She runs a they call themselves the Alpha et Omega, but I checked them out a while ago. They don't actually seem to be doing anything real, as far as I can tell.
Yeah, that's good.
But yes,
Just a social club then.
Just a social club. We keep an eye on her, as we do in all these little book clubs and meeting groups and everything. It's quite a lot of ground to cover.
Skipping back just a moment, regarding painting these images of thing, you said again. Did something happen untoward with the first painting?
And like Colin would pat his wife on the shoulder, goes, "Look, she didn't know what she was doing. This was before we met. Well, this is how we met, actually. Clara was, how we say, channeling dark influences into her work. Produced a few slightly cursed paintings. They were very cursed. That's this word.
I mean, that's not the first time that happened, right? We had some of the other.
That's how we met. We were checking up on Clara's paintings, and we just.
At least something good came from something bad.
Yeah, I'd long put past any hope of finding anyone who could put up with me, and likewise, like my mother considered me quite unmarriageable. I mean, and then Alex comes into my life, and he's such a brilliant man. The things, like the story, the way he spins the story, and the way his mind works, it's just incredible.
Whilst this is going, I'm going to be watching Miss Ward to see her reaction to this conversation.
You can give me an psychology.
I'm not very good, but I'll give it
if you'd like. But yeah.
Actually, somehow that's a successful
it goes
psychology.
beyond the surface of like. You can sort of get the impression she's going. Actually, the overwhelming thing you get off her is that. Oh, thank goodness there are other people around. I have been putting up with just these two idiots for so many years.
Yes, I was just thinking that if she's been stuck with them two for this time. But, well, here we are. So, is there anything we need to know? Something, I don't know, anything unusual going on? I suppose there's always something unusual going on.
There is always, well, apart from the quiet years, but no one ever talks about those. Let's see. Well, as I said, Basil went to Peru to look into. Well, it was a rumor we heard about this archaeological expedition, and we'll get the full story if and when Basil gets back. But so Basil's off in Peru. What else? What else? She kind of thinks.
I might be able to get, if I need to know more. I know people who have information on Peru.
Well,
I'll have to
definitely worth knowing.
make contact with them. It's an old club of mine, the Travellers Club.
Yeah, these aren't friends of your brother, are they?
No, these are mine. This
Good.
is just one of the groups I was involved with. One of the basically they're collecting information on different countries, but you never know. We might have some lucky rumours or info, strange things. But what issues do you have with my brother?
He has some unfortunate associates. Tried in the past to warn him off, but he's not very fond of me. I think he blamed me for your death, which at least now he can help get over because you are not in fact dead.
That's true. I have met him. He seemed quite happy, but I haven't been updated of his associates.
Business associates. He's been over the last few years investing a few profits more into not just inventions and factories, but also trade, shipping especially.
He did mention about import-export stuff.
Yes. I fear he may have got himself slightly involved with some of the what's the term you so vividly call them? Fish people who have a handle in the London shipping business.
Now that would make sense. That would be a concern.
Yeah. I mean, some of them can be quite reasonable, but others are not.
Yes. Unfortunately, they have a little. It's very hard to get too involved in shipping in London without getting involved with the.
Oh, definitely. But I'll keep an eye out for that. It'll be good to know now I'm
loves
aware of it.
Roger's like lack of comprehension.
I'm sorry, fish people. We're not
The
talking
cult of
about.
Dagon.
They're like worship a nautical entity,
Yeah.
deity, that sort of thing.
My word.
You didn't think we meant like literally fish that look like people.
I mean,
Considering what we have experienced in the past week, I am
there's
open
pictures.
to a lot more.
One of the society members.
Now,
painted some
let's
pictures.
not break our new friend's mind too fast.
But yeah, they worship the sea and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But which makes
Roger,
sense.
can you give me a psychology roll, please?
Yeah. Oh God, yes. That's a 10.
Nice, take that thing. Oh wait, that's
How? Wow.
Wow.
perfect.
They are definitely not having you on about this. They are deadly serious about them being fish
Wow.
people. Could you give me a sanity roll, please?
Yes. Where's? Okay, there's the sanity. Yep. Okay. There it is.
You lose 2 points of sanity as you realize, no, this is all serious. They're talking this moment. It's like almost a break from reality. You realize you're sat around this dining table in this London townhouse, listening to people being really seriously talk about fish cults that have a monopoly on the shipping trade.
You'll see Roger get that 50-yard stare again, and he'll just take the wine goblet and down the entire thing.
I mean, that's
I have a
that's
lot.
what
Yeah,
the
jump on
guy.
it.
Now,
Like
you've mentioned,
Collingwood gives you a look of like, yeah, been there.
now you've mentioned those, it does sort of make sense. It could be through his wife.
His wife?
Well, he's married.
Well, yes, I know he's married. Collingwood, you were assigned to check out the wife. You said there was nothing suspicious about the wife.
You're married to who?
Nice.
No, it just reminds me of someone we met in Brighton.
Who is his wife?
I don't know if the family's connected at all. Well, her maiden name was Marsh.
Oh, you mean like that
Oh.
that Eleanor Marsh with the
There could be a connection, but at
Okay.
least we left them on good terms.
Yeah, we did.
All right. Collingwood, I'm going to have to send you down to Brighton at some point to chase up on that, and also check up the family records of Robert's wife. Check if she's any relation to those Marshes.
But I'll look into something. I'll see what I can find
Oh
out.
yes, he's your brother. Yes,
That'll be easy enough for me
that
to
can be your
ask.
task. See if it is in fact those Marshes.
If it's in fact those Marshes, aren't they going to be very, very, very acutely aware that somebody's vanishing for 14 years is not that unnormal?
She was.
I mean, then she knows already anyway. It's fine.
She was very interested to talk to me, but didn't get the opportunity to. I think she wanted to ask why.
Yeah, she didn't get to ask the details, but
No,
yeah. In your knowledge of Agatha, there's like she seems nice and noble. She's never showed any hint of knowing about anything supernatural.
no, that's why it's never been a suspicion until this point now. But no, the official story my brother is going to put is I've been away for some time.
Oh, that's the official line when you've been locked away in a sanatorium for a while. Yeah, no, that probably would.
I suspect that makes sense. It's not the first time someone's had to do that, and it avoids people looking too much into it.
Yeah. Other than your brother, the other issue we have is the thing with the play.
Plague?
The play, not a plague.
Oh, okay. I was thinking I had missed another thing. I mean, there was a big ass war, so maybe I missed the plague.
There was a rather large outbreak of influenza that did kill a lot of people, but apart from that, this is a play, not a plague.
All right.
Yeah, apologies.
When I was talking about it, I just noticed that. I was there like this.
Yeah. Apologies, Mr. Collins. I forgot about the Spanish influenza. Yes, it's
fine.
okay now.
A lot has happened.
Hey, we missed the best spot in time to miss, right? It's perfectly fine.
But what I'll try and do is get in touch with some of my old investors, perhaps old investors of the society, to try and direct some more funding this way. But that's plans for the future.
Yes, indeed.
Get things up and running.
We could definitely do with a little spare money around here. My trust fund only goes so far.
Just wondering about the separate organisations that the society used to support as well. They used to support, I believe, the Police Widows and Children's Fund.
We had to cut off that funding, I'm afraid. Luckily, we haven't killed any police officers recently, so we don't feel as guilty about that.
And there was a clinic, I think, as well.
They've been rolled into caduceus now, so we don't really have as many dealings with them.
Rolled into what, sorry?
Caduceus. Some
Must be
medical
something.
foundation.
Oh, that's a bit strange. It's just a small medical clinic, as far as I know.
Just the two Delaney's, right?
Yeah.
Well, they were funding for a bigger premises, and then yes, they got new funding from. Caduceus. They're based out of New York, I believe.
Oh well.
They're fish people, or one of them is fish people. Roger, by the way.
No. She was snake person. Fish people, the others.
What? Storyteller.
Oh,
Would,
No, I'm kidding. Never mind.
What? Sorry, I forgot.
Snake
question for
people.
Storyteller. Would Roger have heard of this, being he was born in New York?
I'm going to say you definitely heard something about them. You can give me a roll, any roll that's sort of related to medicine or just a credit rating roll for connections for specifics. But the name rings a bell, definitely.
Okay.
Whether it's business or medicine.
I have a 1 in medicine, so.
Just grab something.
Because you'd probably hear them on a business perspective, really.
Yeah. This is more going to, you definitely know something. This is going to decide,
Yeah,
how many,
I would.
what level of details.
Would I possibly maybe have heard about it maybe through could like a first aid roll, maybe through healing up as a kid?
I'm gonna say it's more like this is more like, are you in connections with the medical community? Just make it a
It's like
credit rating
medical.
roll for connections, or a luck roll if you want a straight luck roll.
I could do a luck roll, yeah. Wow.
Yes, you have heard of the Caduceus Foundation.
Okay.
So they were founded back in 1912 by a gentleman named Joshua Meadham, who was this pharmaceutical, like, I've forgotten the appropriate word for like pharmaceutical big shots, corporate owner.
Big wig kind of thing, yeah.
Yeah, he sold up this pharmaceutical empire, which was quite a surprise. Like, he'd been known as like this cutthroat businessman. He sold it up and started this charitable organization devoted to providing like medical assistance and aid across the globe, especially in areas affected by epidemics and natural disasters and war. And this is called Caduceus, or Caduceus, depending on how I happen to pronounce it at any given point in time. I'm gonna say, what is your like score in either classics or history?
I'm finding those.
Or like anything related.
Yeah. History is currently 35. I don't see a classic.
Or like, I could say Greek or...
in straight
Latin,
education roll.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Latin,
make it straight education roll.
Education.
That is
okay,
at the very
is.
top. Yeah, that seems the best broadest one.
Yeah, we could do that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you like the symbol, is the staff of Hermes, this Caduceus.
Okay.
You would also know, I think, with your knowledge of like, you are an archaeologist, you are specifically like a classicist in sort of terms of your knowledge, that their symbol is wrong. Like, the rod of Asclepius is the medical symbol. That's not the symbol that they're using. They're using the incorrect symbol. They're using the rod of Hermes.
Yeah.
Hang on, I have a... I'll show it to everyone, even though the rest of you don't really know. The rest of you have never really heard of them. They, in fact, you've never heard of them because you haven't been around since they were founded. Yeah.
Hearing that, Roger will chime up. I do remember hearing about that in my youth. Yeah, they're really big on aid across the world with all kinds of epidemics and things like that. I will say one thing that really bothered me was their symbol. I don't know if they just didn't know what they were doing, or maybe I'm just that much of a book nerd, but their symbol is not correct.
What do you mean?
It's not the true medical symbol. It's the symbol of Hermes. That's not what you would use for medicine.
I don't know what the symbol of Hermes is.
I mean, one has two snakes and one has only one.
That is correct, Mr. Collins. Yes.
Perhaps perhaps the company was founded by two people. And
two snake people.
Doubled it up to
that makes sense.
To suit.
Oh, yes, that's the thing too, Roger.
Perhaps that.
Being
what they've done
by two
is
people.
Yeah, they may have just
snake people.
Symbol.
So there's snake people. Oh my goodness.
But,
is there more wine?
I recommend the sherry. That works
better.
better.
Another bottle.
Back to the original thing. So funding-wise, it looks like it's a clean shape slate, really, for the society.
Yes, pretty much. Yes.
That's good to know what we're working with and what we can do.
So, I mean, we have been out of circulation for quite a while. I've been led to believe that English society and culture aren't quite as enthused with the paranormal and esoteric so much anymore.
It's gone a bit out of fashion.
You'll remember how much I didn't believe you when we first met.
Yeah.
Yes. It's not looked upon not exactly kindly, but it's not really believed much. I mean, Miss
that's
Ward
good.
can. Well, it didn't scare me. It just, I mean, Miss Ward can attest. I was loath to believe that there was the supernatural involved. That something else happened when Michael disappeared, but when 4 strangers appeared out of the wood claiming to be from 14 years in the past, you wouldn't find current society to be as open to the supernatural, to the esoteric.
I mean, if it helps you, technically there's a supernatural because it's clearly natural. Otherwise, it wouldn't have happened, right? We just don't understand the entirety of nature yet.
Mr. Collins, you truly have a dizzying intellect.
Thank you.
It was a compliment.
Ah, okay, thanks.
Yep, take it for what it is.
Dizzying.
Yes, times are hard. We're down to small of us. We have less resources than we did, but we still do our best. We, I believe, have prevented several serious incidents across the last few years, and at least contained several others that could have been truly awful had they got further out of hand. Yes. But it will be good to be back to, if you gentlemen are interested in joining or rejoining the Society's active
We are
roster.
still chartered members of the
Joining,
society.
rejoining.
Yes,
whatever.
but many people are still on paper chartered members who disappear and no one ever sees them again.
That's true, and we have been away for some time. Although, weirdly enough, it only seems a day for us. A
Funny
day
you
or
should say
couple of
that.
days.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you definitely count me in. It's still
It's
part
going to
of
be
the
strange
society.
catching up with some people.
Mm.
I mean,
No,
it's not exactly what you can discuss in a local public house with someone.
No, Miss Ward, have any new sources of danger raised their heads?
Well, as I was saying before we got distracted, the play. The play is the thing.
It's not
No.
a Scotch play.
No, not as far as I'm aware. I don't think anyone Scottish is involved in it.
I don't know.
Anyway, that's Hamlet, not Macbeth. Yeah, sorry, what was I saying?
About the play.
We have
Play.
let pedantry distract us at 2 points here, like logos and also.
Yes, the play.
Yeah, the play. Well, I've always kept an eye on theatre through strange works ever since, well, the Society was almost brought down by a cursed play once. There was a whole, yes.
I recall investigating that. Yeah.
Yeah, so we keep an eye on incidents in the theatres and new plays that are coming out. And there were reports of some odd behaviour at the opening of a new play earlier in the week that, I don't know, would you be doing this for as long as I have? You start to get a sense for these things? Like, I mean, maybe it's nothing. It's not always something. Sometimes it's just coincidence. But there was a play and there was reports of disturbances in the audience following the performance. Several people had to be hospitalised, and I believe a couple of people were arrested following the play.
Arrested for what?
Brawling, fighting, and this was meant to be quite a respectable audience, but yes, apparently some of them started fist fighting each other. A couple of others fell into some sort of catatonia and had to be hospitalised. And
What was this play about? Was it something
I've
divisive?
not seen it yet. I've just been getting my hold on some tickets. It's apparently a remake or an adaptation of a French play.
Well, that'll do it.
Well, yeah. Yes. It's called Carcosa, or The Queen and the Stranger.
I've never heard of that.
I've never heard of it before. No, I'm not much one for the theatre myself.
I mean, as long as it doesn't go like the Lost Society step into a theater that I know of, I think we're probably good.
Yeah, people shouldn't be having that sort of reaction to a play.
No, I haven't had much chance to do much digging into it yet. But I think it might be worth attending a performance or at least checking out the theatre. Maybe see if it's. I mean, maybe a one-off due to, I don't know, mass hysteria, bad air. Well, these things do happen. The number of times we've investigated what turned out to be, an outbreak of bad prawns.
Well, I have an idea. We could try and track down someone who's seen the play. I could see if any of my friends have seen the play and get an idea what it is. Maybe try and look into who wrote it, who came up with it before actually checking out the performance, so at least we know what to expect.
Yeah, would any of them
give us some clues for us to actually do some book work before we actually watch the performance?
Yeah, if they have the playbill, we can find out, like the author and maybe also some of the actors that we could do.
Yeah, it does sound. We could do some looking into it.
So far, it was just rumours and reports from the performance. So that was like what do you call it? Not a dress rehearsal. The kind of test performance. So that was just for like people with connections. It opens, I believe, next week to general audiences.
I had connections, so I might still have some connections, so I might know some people who've seen it.
Yeah, it's at the Scala Theatre on Charlotte Street.
Okay.
Opening next week, but Monday to Saturday inclusive, with matinees on Wednesdays and Saturday. Apparently, they promise. There's an advert in the paper.
So it seems they feel it's been successful.
Well, this as I said, it's only had like one test performance. It's not opened to the public yet. That was like reports of people who are already involved in theatre, people who like get early like viewings of things.
So people who fund things like that getting
So they consider general mayhem and people sent to casualty a success.
Well, that happened, and they're still putting the play out. So
that's worrying.
It could be a coincidence, but very unlikely.
I mean, it's 100% hit rate by now.
On what? Theatres?
I mean, the play has like 100%.
On the plays, yes.
You mentioned the play calls Carcosa?
Carcosa, yes.
Is that Eddie? I'm trying to think what language. It doesn't sound a French word.
It could be Spanish or something.
I'm not that good with
or like a dialect.
I'm just wondering if it means anything and if we could track it down.
I mean, let's go grab a dictionary and let's try and find one, right?
Knowing Roger's penchant for ancient languages, would he have heard anything about that in Latin, anything in cryptography, possibly?
I'm just checking up translations here to check with the Carcosa.
Oh, no.
Doesn't in fact translate to something.
Oh, okay. Because it tingles the player's mind. Okay.
No, Miraja has not heard of it, and you flick to the dictionary, you can't find any like translation of this word Carcosa. I will say,
try a mythos roll.
Try a mythos roll if you would like.
Would it be mythos or occult?
Mythos.
Oh, that's worrying.
Can we check any of the concordances in the Esoteric Society library for the word?
I've tried my mythos roll. That's a fail.
No, not ringing any bells.
It strikes me that it's a French play or inspired by a French play, but it's not called after a French word. It just seems a bit strange.
That is a little weird. I don't recognize.
We really need to look into this play because that word must mean something, at least to someone.
I mean, it could be someone's name. This like Colin would go. I mean, you get books called like made up words. Like, what's Narnia? That's not a real word.
That's true. That Narnia, fictional world through the cupboard, was it? Or
Hang on, let me check when
The
Narnia's
wardrobe.
been.
I mean, maybe they know and we don't.
Yeah.
Hang on, when was that published? Actually, this doesn't exist yet. Narnia doesn't exist yet. That's way in the future.
Yeah, good.
I need to find a bit. Yeah, that's way in the future. We don't have no Narnia yet.
okay,
Yeah. Oz. When was Oz? That's earlier. Yes, Oz. You go Oz. I mean, that's someone's name or a land or whatever. I think Oz is earlier.
Yeah, name and a land. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You know,
it could be just as you say. It could be a fictional thing someone's made up, but
Yeah.
it'd
maybe
be interesting to see. Is
Yeah.
the library likely to have anything about? You can't really look up a word though.
Well, you could if we have a concordance.
But we'll have to look at this. I'm sure we'll be able to find something. I mean, if it's a name, a person, a place, someone will know something. Or actually, if it's a place, someone must have written something about it already. Some art, some playwright or someone may have heard of it. Anyway.
It doesn't ring any bells from my research, so I don't think it's a place. I haven't come across that in any of my studies. Which, to be fair, you know, I haven't studied the whole of the history of everything, so that is.
What sort of role would be involved with recognizing to do with plays and theatres? What sort of role would that be?
Arts theatre.
Fair enough. I think that starts off at 1%.
Or general, a hard education role, I guess.
Just to see whether it matches like a known play. I could try. Yeah, never heard of it.
No, never heard of it.
That's fine. It's fine. We'll go there. We'll see what's happening, and then we'll do whatever we do.
Yeah, we'll do some investigating, some digging into it, and find out. It does seem a strange one.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure at the local pubs, the art scene, someone has probably heard of it. They're probably talking about it, especially with such a rowdy experience there.
That's true. If people have gone into like catatonic states as well, maybe medical people would have an idea.
I don't know. I went into catatonic state during a performance of King Lear. That's Clara speaking up.
I suppose it's normal for that play.
So long.
Something reminded me right now. James, is the machine still downstairs?
Yes.
Did it run? Did you stop it?
It's keeping the lights on still.
Oh yeah. 14 years. No maintenance, and it's still.
Nobody has dared touch it in the last 14 years.
I'm downstairs.
We don't know how to turn it off or change it. We just haven't touched it in 14 years, and we pray that it just keeps on going and doesn't blow a hole in the universe.
It's yeah, Roger, you might not be aware of this. Avery's quite a talented engineer, and his intellect, as you say, is dizzying.
Truly. I'm sorry, you have a machine that has been powering this building for 14 years.
Yes.
Technically a bit longer, but
fair. I feel there is a lot I should have been informed of and updated on that train ride. I'm fascinated.
To be honest, I completely forgot about the machine.
That is completely understandable. I mean, given everything, you know, a castle on fire, traveling through time.
Right. Weird cult trying to murder us and sacrifice us to some dark entity in the woods.
Yeah, the woods, I would rather never remember that.
And then the other woods, yes.
Oh, there were other woods?
Yeah, not where the stone circle was. The ones we went to.
Yes, I remember. Yes, that's the one I mentioned.
Yeah. not a pleasant place.
No. But I'm glad we were able to bring Charles back. So worth it.
Yeah, I don't think it's normally that easy to bring someone back from his grasp as such. But
I'm
having
sorry,
said
you brought someone back from where?
that, was this from Lucy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I need to get a little card that goes.
This cult had been sacrificing people to this dark entity who's apparently been... The society has been an interest of his for some time. And he was tried to... well, anyway, it's a long story.
You brought someone back from another realm?
No, they'd been trapped in his forest.
Ah, okay. Sorry. When you said you brought them back, for a really worrying moment, I thought you meant you brought them back from the dead. But
No, I think they were meant to go there to be murdered, but I don't...
I mean, he was stabbed, wasn't he?
Technically.
Yes, he was. Yeah, but he got better.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, it was one of my assistants at the dig
and
site.
where is he now?
I sent him back home.
Stop fixing shit.
I sent them back home. They were thankfully okay in the end, and I wanted to keep them safe and away from
Home
all
being...
of that. I'm sorry?
Where is their home? I just like the sense of check
America.
up on them.
I sent them back to the university that I was working at. Before I was approached to take care of the dig site.
Oh, that's a little harder to check up on them then.
I'm sure they're fine.
Yeah, it's just that I have read the Society's texts and records, and past experience has suggested that people who mysteriously come back from the dead following dark rituals tend to bring problems with them.
Oh. That's, Miss Ward, that is understandable. I mean, I can put you in touch with the university if that would
be lovely.
assuage you.
Thank you. Just to make sure that your assistant isn't running round, I don't know, trying to end the world or starting a cult or
There was one strange thing.
anything of that nature.
I'm sure Charles would in no way do anything. Anyway, his sister Maria would take care of him.
Vitally important that it be checked, though, because if he'd made any sort of deal with any kind of entity like that, it could be catastrophic.
Yes.
Particularly if they reneged on the contract.
Interesting.
One thing that's quite interesting, and that entity, without naming it, because I really don't want to name it, because it seemed to know every time its name is mentioned, had a particular interest in the young lady who was with us, that German lady, Miss Kirsch.
Yeah.
He actually he agreed, he said he'd help us fix everything, but he wanted us to agree to give her to him.
Right.
Yes.
We didn't agree to that, obviously, but he seemed to have a real interest in her, but it's more, he wanted us to agree to give her over to him.
Yes.
Well, that's not
seemed
concerning at all.
Well,
No, it
the
isn't.
cult themselves.
I mean, you were bored alone here with these two.
But
I wouldn't say bored is the right word, no.
The
we
cult
didn't agree to it anyway, but
the cult at the dig site seemed interested in making sacrifices to assuage this entity, and that was one of the major points of contention to remove us from the dig site. They were worried that we would aggravate and exacerbate this entity.
yeah, in brief, the locals sacrifice someone to this entity every
Yes,
7
yes,
years.
yeah. I did some little follow up on that region after you all disappeared there, and look, like with the Goatswood cults, she just glances over her shoulder towards Agnes, just standing in the corner. I decided it was outside of the society's current power or influence to try and change local customs in the time being.
Seems to cause a lot of bother. They tend to take it personally.
Indeed.
It's the hotel
We need-
burning down.
We haven't
Yes.
really got the resources to go in and extract entire... Like, when a small cult's placed in, like, upper London society, we can usually handle them. But once you've got entire sort of towns involved, it becomes
True.
a little harder to simply dissolve the cult.
Well, could always turn the entire area into a reservoir.
Yes. I don't really have the power or funds to do that right now.
Mm.
I mean, you
No,
just
no.
need to convince the right people that there's a good place for an engineering project for like a dam. or
Now we
something.
have our businessmen and engineers back, then
Oh, right.
perhaps.
Maybe plans for the future, but they're not an
Yes.
immediate threat to us or ending the world as such. So,
One would hope. I was able to recover everything from the site, so it is safe to flood, I'm assuming, is what you're proposing, Mr. White?
I mean, I will say, with your knowledge of the geography of the area, like, you can only really flood and make a reservoir in a place that's already conducive to making a reservoir.
Yeah.
with
You
mountains and
figured
hills
that in
and
order to flood that area, you would essentially have to flood the entirety of lowland Scotland.
Mm-hmm.
could always build an artificial one.
So if you, like, sink Scotland, like, under
Yep.
the sea, that should solve the problem.
Yep.
I mean,
terrified.
so we have the British Parliament already on board, I guess. Just need the funding.
There's a number of things that can be done. I mean, we can, in a way, prevent the number of visitors and tourists, cut that down. So they'd end up having to deal with just locals being sacrificed instead, and perhaps that'll bring the cult down. But anyway, that's nothing to worry about. That's another idea. It's just
Yeah.
Good build. No, it's fine. I was
Gentlemen, having you back is a delight and a terror in equal parts.
we love to please.
Well, yes, more wine. So,
Thank you.
yeah, welcome back to London.
It is
And
good to be
welcome.
back.
Mr. Savoy, to the London Esoteric Society.
Huh.
Would you like me to get our lawyer to add you to the official books?
I suppose I'm in for a penny and in for a pound.
Honestly, it doesn't really
yes.
mean anything anymore. Now we have no money. It used to mean you had access to the society's funds. There currently are no funds, really.
Oh,
Yeah, basically,
well-
the society is aimed at protecting, well, I'd say London, the world, the people from dark entities and horrors, basically.
oh,
Yeah, the
How
world is perhaps a
altruistic.
little beyond our scope. We
you know what I mean.
focus mostly on London with occasional forays to the rest of the United Kingdom and occasionally mainland Europe. But honestly, we're mostly
Not-
London focused
Yes,
and Brighton.
here. We can only do a little bit here.
well,
I mean, we have one in Peru right now.
Well, yes,
That is
yes, we do
true.
have one in Peru right now, but
Yeah.
that was more of a Basil-led decision.
Ah,
Well,
But it-
I still have the remainder from the funding of the previous expedition, and I probably look forward to more work. So I'll probably be able to pull my own bootstraps up. But I'm happy to join in whatever this madness brings.
Gentlemen, to madness.
To madness.
And she
and
toasts you in to the society. And as in the dining room of 18 Grosvenor Square, under electric lights lit by the extra planar monstrosity machine in the basement. You drink the Society's wine cellar, toast to the future, start to catch each other up on a few events and intricacies. We withdraw from the Society as we draw out into the dark of the night and see London laid out. Probably catch a slight glimpse of the figure who had followed you from the Red Lion. Finished watching, he waits until you depart for the evening, watching in the shadows, unseen and unnoticed for the time being. But that, and a whole host of other matters that have been raised in tonight's session, will have to wait for future weeks. Good night.
Good night.